I just noticed while I was doing this is all boo-boo. That's tough. That's a nice frame right there of honey, fully capped over. See this? That shouldn't move like that. All right, y'all, welcome back to another video. We are here at the farm and we're gonna get some restoration done today. This is the Bees and Barn series. So it's like restoration, learning how to beekeep, learning how to farm. You can see behind me I have a lot of brush and all this is gonna get cleared today. This right here is actually a golf mound, which we're gonna clear up, or whatever it's called, a tee, golf tee. Yeah. So I have all this here, and also behind the camera is a lot more. I'll take before and after pictures. I'll start doing that again. I don't know why I stopped doing that. I wanna take down all this. Over here, behind me is a compost pile, if you guys could see it, to the left of the screen, I think. And then this side also has to get cleared, but we're working in sections. We've been continuously restoring and cutting down all these weeds. So it's gonna be a continuous thing because they always grow back. But hopefully with summer approaching, they'll just die off and won't grow back for now. So yeah, we're gonna go around the mounds today, and then we're also gonna go around some of the holes of the golf course, clear that up, and yeah. We're gonna make it look nice. A lot of time lapses in the video, but hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you guys like the music, free music, but let me know if you guys like the music or if you guys prefer to not have music and just have a time lapse and hear the weed whacker. So yeah, I'm gonna get this down. I'm gonna go around this whole thing and then by our compost pile, we're gonna get that. And then we'll move on to, there's a bridge here I wanna clear up, make that look nice. And then we'll keep going around the farm, go around the mountains and make it look nice. This video is probably gonna be a short one because there's gonna be a lot of time lapses, but I just wanna do a video of full restoration, and then tomorrow, next video will probably be bees. So maybe this would be like a 2-day thing. So we'd have this. We also have the barn we're working on, organizing, so we can have a little pop-up sale here because we have a lot of old tools and stuff. So if you're local in the Bay Area, that's coming soon, and I'll put the ad for that once we get that up and running, probably by the end of the month, maybe by June, early June. Also, appreciate all the support from everyone that's been watching. We're growing, which is cool. This is pretty much just like a fun hobby. It's cool I get to record work that I do and then actually get to see it. So yeah, we're gonna get around this. I might have to fix up this bed that we did the other couple videos ago because some of the plastic flew up, but it's looking good. And then once that's done, we can move that. I'm kind of rambling right now, but because there's a lot to do. But let's get started. We'll get started on this and we'll go around it and it'll look all nice. Let's get to it. We do need a gas weed eater, that's for sure. Let's see how many battery switches we get through today. And we start. All right, we gotta rake that up later, but let's keep going. I think I'm gonna start going down here now. Let's move this camera. All right, let me show y'all what we're working with here. So all this needs to get cut down. This is all compost pile along with the other side. And then this side too. All here, whole lot of stuff. That's what I just got done. Did this side the other day. Still gotta do this all around there and all around the farm. So yeah, we're gonna get it done one day at a time, organizing, throwing out trash. We have a lot of bricks around here. I need to really just organize too, but one day at a time, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna get to this side. Might need the hard blade for this, but let's see what we can get with the string. And then I wanna get around this whole mound area here. Yeah, let's start off on this little patch, get this done, and then we'll move on to this little border for the golf course. All right, got the battery. I just noticed while I was doing this is all boo-boo. That's tough. I think it's like cow manure. Yeah. Yep. There's patties flying everywhere. Yeah, I just want to get it down. It's overgrown. Start up our compost pile again. I don't know if we're going to start up in the gardens. It's been a little late. Plus, we had to focus on a lot of bee stuff, so. But it is what it is. We might get some gardens going still. All right, let's get back to it. What in the world? There's a bird on the camera. y'all, take a quick little break. We actually got down a lot. Most of this stuff was like hard stuff, so I had to pull out most of it. Thank God all that is mostly compost material, so it came out easy. Still got this side to go, and then I'm gonna work on this here, around this dirt thing. At least we got this side done, and then we have our sifter over there, which we're probably gonna get done later. But let's go take a break real quick, and then we'll take the rest of this off. All right, y'all, battery's charged up. Got our brake done. Finish up this little part here. We gotta get the tractor to come and fix all this compost, put it back in our compost pile, and then restart the piles there. But yeah, we're gonna finish off this little section here. Then I'm gonna come back around this area, and then you'll see I'll get around this whole thing. Let's go. Nice. So all this stuff here, the other side, we're gonna work on that later, part of this side. Now we got all this down. Still gotta rake all that up later, but most of it down, and then put that in a compost pile along with this pile here. Now we're gonna get working on this. So we're done with this. Have a lot more to do, probably about 6 more mounds around the farm. And then we have to do the exterior of the farm, which is a lot bigger bushes, or plants and stuff, and weeds. A lot bigger weeds to go through. So we'll pick up tomorrow. That's gonna be it today. I gotta go and do some other stuff in the farm. Probably show that in another video, like working on the tractor and the mower, flatbed, forklifts, that stuff. Still learning the whole, like how to fix all that stuff. So I'm not gonna record that yet. Maintenance will come soon with what I've been learning. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. So see y'all tomorrow. Let's go. All right, y'all, next day. I'm already out here, but I'm trying to install these new blades on this mower here. So that's what we're gonna get started with today, and then we're gonna get some work done in the back. I need to do more work to this mower. I don't know what's wrong with it. Something. It's just not running properly. But let's get these blades switched out, and yeah, get to it. All right, y'all. So after with some difficulties, managed to get this whole thing off. It's easier. Plus, there was something wrong with the belt on top, I noticed. Yeah, this needs to be cleaned, but see this? That shouldn't move like that. Maybe this one. With this, it's throwing the whole thing off of alignment. So we gotta figure out that somehow. There's not even a washer on this side. Okay, let's get it. Look at that. Not wobbly anymore. All right, let's get this back on there. See how she fires up, eh? Alright, y'all, task 1 completed. Let's see how she does. I don't know why it's smoking so much. I think there might be just too much gas in here. Whoever put the gas in here and just put all the way to the top. Okay, now do some more organizing, and then I think I'm gonna go to the back and get more stuff done back there. If not, y'all will see me when you see me. Gotta do some more organizing in the shop and some other things. Yeah, we gotta do some more restoration and stuff. Got the belt fixed, that's good. It was all crooked before. So yeah, go figure out what we're gonna do next. All right, y'all, we are back at it. I didn't update yesterday. Pretty much was just chilling, vibing. I went and mowed most of the grass around here and stuff. Just doing some work there. I did some more like trash and other stuff clean up. Then I mowed out some of these beds. I didn't get to update yesterday, but we're back. It's the next day and we're gonna get some bee work done today. So we have some of our nukes and hives that we're gonna be moving to some of our locations. So yeah, let's get right into it. Gotta get suited up and put the nukes inside of the truck here. So let's go. Yeah, so with our nukes here, we put nets around them. Make sure that we keep all the bees in there and make sure we have a safe transportation of them. I'm gonna put them inside the truck and then we're gonna head out. And then in the next clip, you'll see me at the next location. All right, y'all, hopefully you guys can hear me, but just got that all loaded up. We're about to head out. We have a couple more hives up front that we're gonna go do. Yeah, this video is probably gonna be, I don't know if it's long or short, there's a lot of time lapses, but it's gonna be a combination of bee stuff and restoration stuff. Like always, a lot more restorations to come, but let me explain what we're doing with the bees. So our nukes, which are small boxes of bees, are pretty much hives that are just starting out. And those hives have, most of the ones that we move, we move them when they have a laying queen. So know the queen's healthy and they have chances of making it into a good thriving hive. So yeah, they start off small. We start them off with a small full box and then give it a few weeks and then add another box on top and then so on and so forth. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing today. We might get some harvest done and I will show you guys how much we harvest today. So let's go. All right, y'all, here's our first location. Let's get to it. I think I'm gonna weed whack first. Gotta get these bees out of the truck. There's gotta be like 80, 100 pounds there. We got our weed eater. I'm gonna clear up some of the brush around here. All right, y'all, done with the first spot. Now off to the next. Little breakdown of what we're doing. We're doing treatments and we're also checking on the hives, making sure they're good and adding more boxes if they need more room and harvesting. But here we didn't harvest. So let's get to the next spot. Off at our next spot, let's get to it. Hopefully y'all can hear me. My mic is somewhere in there. That's what it looks like, y'all. Pretty much all capped over. All right, y'all, we're over here now. And enough with the time lapses for right now. I'll be doing that too much. And there's only a select few music or songs I can select from on YouTube because it'll copyright me. But I'll try to talk this whole time and explain the whole process here. So, got our smoker, it's number one. And we smoke the bees, calms them down and makes them less agitated towards me. And it moves them out the way. They try to go back to their honey frames and gets them out the way so they don't get crushed. Because it's unfortunate that that happens sometimes. It's just the honest truth. This is an insulated barrier on top. Protect from wind and insects and other things. So I blow smoke on them, you hear them. Send distress signals, I believe. So yeah, we'll harvest from this one for sure. So this here is my hive tool. Just easy for prying boxes off and prying the frames off out of the frame. Out of the boxes. And these boxes get pretty heavy. I mean, when they're full, one of the supers or the mediums can be, I don't know, maybe 40 pounds. And then when this is full, it could be from 60, maybe 60 pounds. I just know it's hecka heavy. So I'll take this off. And I'll put it here. Always want to put it at an angle that way bees don't get crushed. What I'm doing here is I'm checking for brood patterns. And what that is it's pretty much like the eggs from the bees that the queen lays, and it is, yeah, capped over and stuff like that. You want to see if the queen's doing good laying and check patterns. If it's all like grouped together, and that means it's a good strong pattern. If it is super spotty, and that means your queen might have a problem, or it's not good. You want it to be good and grouped together. It just shows signs of a healthy queen, healthy, good laying queen. So we're gonna get in here. Oh my, that's heavy too. Okay, hopefully not squishing bees. This box is packed, so they're doing good. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and check the pattern now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in a strip of folic acid, I believe that's what it's called. Don't quote me on that. And what that does is it kills mites and diseases that the bees might carry to one another. Let's go ahead and check. There you go. So we have a queen here, which is good. You can always tell you have a queen if you have new fresh eggs that aren't capped over yet. The pattern's a bit spotty here, but that's only one frame, so we'll keep looking. I've seen a video on YouTube of a frame that was completely full, not one spot on the brood pattern, and that's like super rare. Yeah, she's laying a lot. Keep our eye out for her. But instead of trying to find the queen out of the, probably 30,000 bees in here, it's easier to just know that, okay, you see eggs, she's laying, looks healthy, so you assume that you have a good queen. Now, if you don't see eggs, it's a problem. And then you have to try to get a new queen or something. So we'll look here. Now that we did that, we're gonna look in these upper frames, which mostly have honey. That's where they store their honey. It's their natural instinct to store it in the upper frames, I believe. So this one has brood on it, so we know that she's laying up in the upper frames. We don't use a queen excluder. We might in some instances when we double up queens on a stack, but it might be more beneficial to use a queen excluder just because you know, it prevents her from laying in the upper layers, which on the top you'll only get a yield of honey. So yeah, let's go ahead and treat. No more smoke. That way they get off me. And this is what our treatment looks like. Super sour smelling, very acidic. So we'll throw this back on because we know these frames have brood in them. Actually, what I'm going to do is It's not always good to do, but here I'm gonna reconfigure it a little bit because these outer frames aren't drawn out as much with brood and the inner frames are. It's hot in the season now, so you can do that when it's colder. You don't really want to do that because you want to keep the brood warm and in the middle. Just thinking about harvesting that, but we'll just harvest the super. Yeah, usually you want to keep the brood in the middle so it stays warm, and I think they intentionally do that for a reason. You also don't want to mess up their whole pattern they have going on. Spencer told me you relatively want to keep things the same unless you need to reconfigure it. I mean, it's like someone came into your house and they were moving stuff around. I think that's what he said. So now we throw this back on top. Do it slowly, give them time to move out the way. So we got the treatment in. Now we want to check this top box for honey. And if you guys want to see like a full video of me doing it, or if you guys want to see a full video of Spencer teaching, because I am still relatively new, so don't take my word for anything. I'm still learning. Ooh, see, that's a nice frame of honey there. But if you guys want to see a full video with Spencer teaching, then drop it down in the comments. Look at that right there. That's a nice frame right there of honey. Fully capped over, pretty light. I like the lighter honey. It's honestly my favorite. I have to get into it more and see like what flowers they're making their honey from. Out of all the honeys I've tried, I like the lighter ones. But this is super light honey actually. Seeing it on there. See, that's a good frame too there. Yeah, we're gonna harvest this. Some people don't shake the bees, or they like to use a brush and stuff. Me, I like to shake them or hit them down. What the hell is that noise? So we're keeping about 4 frames in here with honey and stuff for them. Lots of bees just chilling here on top. Smoke them down. And if you can see from there, there's a million bees on top. After I smoke them, they all go back into the hive and disperse. Because they like to gather on the edges for some reason. Don't want to crush them. Now, gotta go get more frames. Be back. Cover on, and boom, and we're done. Now, put our frames of honey in our harvest box here, and then we're off to the next spot. So, see you at the next spot. Probably gonna time lapse again. All right, y'all. So, back. Dang, I got bit. Dang. So, back at the farm. Just got done today. We went to our last spot. We just sped ran it. Or did a speed run there. Just got everything done because we had to get back to the farm because we had to meet someone here. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's pretty late, but the next video will come out in 2 days, I believe. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. A lot more content to come, and we're getting started on our store stuff, so stay tuned because the content is going to get more interesting. And yeah, still working everything out. We're going to get things better, but we learn as we go. So see you on the next video.